guys, Scott and Eris here.
Hi.
So we're gonna do some boxes today, and we're gonna
What are you doing?
I'm introing the video.
Right, but it's been like 8 months.
So we're gonna do some boxes today, and
Apparently we're gonna ignore the break. That's fine.
We're
back. Hi.
The world doesn't exist right now. It's fine. It's totally fine. So there are prescription boxes.
Well, for us.
Off to a great start. After our 8-month hiatus. The dogs want to be a part of this.
They really do.
They're poking me. There are subscription boxes.
There are
tons and tons of subscription boxes. God bless you. Very sneezy today.
She is.
So
Welcome back to the internet.
Yay! There's subscription boxes for every possible thing you can imagine.
That's true.
For food, for snacks, for geeky stuff, for boozy stuff, for horror stuff, for you name it, there's a box for it. And today we have 2 boxes which we find to be quite interesting. Eris, would you like to tell everyone about the boxes?
I would. So, these are actually 2 boxes that I personally subscribe to. I have been subscribing to them for quite a while. I absolutely love them both. And they are witch boxes. So if you have little baby witches or even seasoned witches like myself, these come with a lot of really awesome different themes every month. They come in varying, these are not by far the only 2 out there, but these are the 2 that I personally use. And they have 2 different price points. This one is $25, this one is $50. Figure that out.
Well, this one's twice as big. Is that why?
Maybe.
Okay.
Alrighty. It's also because this one's coming from the UK, so part of that is the exchange rate. And then this one comes from the US. But we're gonna start with this one, so we can just kind of zhuzh that one a little bit to the side.
Okay. Why, Eris, what is the name of this first box we're starting with?
The name of this one is Tamed Wild. I doubt you can see that, but we'll do it anyway.
So, before we really get into these, what kind of stuff, if a person does not get a witch box, what kind of stuff can they expect to get, generally?
So, you'll get crystals, herbs, most of them do teas. There's sometimes little ritual packets to help you do rituals. Especially if you're just learning, or everything that you need to do one of these rituals is contained inside the packet. So I keep them on hand for emergencies, is what I do. So it's like, I need to do a cleansing bath, let me just grab this and go.
It's not like you have witch-related things just lying around the
house.
No,
we're good. But they work wonders for that. They're also, like I said, great for baby witches who are just learning what you need to do, and gives you an idea of stuff. This one also comes with a scroll, sometimes a booklet, and it gives you all sorts of really great information about what's in the casket or the box, and what you can do with it, and also just general information. So they're just really informative, awesome little boxes. You can get some really cool stuff in them.
Let's dig in.
All right, so Tamed Wild, this is the $25 box. And let's see what the theme is this month. So this one also comes with a little sticker. These are just some really adorable little trees.
Cute.
This one looks to be, kitchen witchery.
Ooh.
That is definitely this one. Looks like we have how to do an elderberry syrup.
Elderberry, very good for you.
It is. Elderberry in particular is very, very good if you have a cold or a flu. It's really good to stave them off, but it's also really great if you get one. To kind of work you through it. It boosts your immune system. Although we have found that it is not good against COVID. So be careful with that.
Yes.
Don't take elderberry if you think that you've been exposed to COVID. It does not actually help. It actually makes it worse. So, little tidbit there. We also have just basic information on the winter solstice.
Nice.
As that is coming up in the coming months. These are my November boxes, by the way. So these came for November. They usually have stuff in them for that particular month, but they also have stuff for the next month, like the winter solstice being in December. And this is Divining with the Kitchen Witch. So it just gives you, and you can see they're just little like index cards that are really easy to catalog if you want to keep them. And it gives you just a really good idea of what you've got in there.
Now, we should also note, I know very little about witchery and witch-related things. So this is
Practically nothing.
well, I know.
You know enough to drink what I hand you. That's what you know.
Just because your fever tea got rid of my fever.
In what, an hour?
Yeah, it went from like a 102 to 99.
Yeah, 98.
98.
So this one also comes with wild recipes for medicinal and kitchen magics. And this is just a great booklet with all sorts of different teas. There's a mulling spice blend, lucidity, drinks and brews. So it's just, and it's a good size book. It's got an almanac in the back with a little bit of information about different herbs. This is a pretty hefty little booklet there.
Oh wow, yeah.
We also have, oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh.
It's a beautiful little golden spoon with what's probably, I'm going to go with quartz at the top in order for you to stir your brews.
This is also got heft to it. This
Yeah.
is a very nicely nicely weighted. It's the sculpt on is very, very well done.
It is. These are, I've yet to get a bad product out of any of these. So this one is for the elderberry syrup. It gives you your own little jar in which to put it when you're done, and a label for you to stick on it when it's done if you don't have your own. So that's a really good jar too, and I like that it's colored because that's going to make it last a little bit longer.
It keeps the light out.
Mm-hmm. So these are 2 sticks of honey, I'm going to assume. If you want to, honey, by the way, is one of the oldest medicines. It also does not expire. So you could have a jar of honey that was just pulled out of an Egyptian tomb, and as long as it was sealed properly, or no crud got into it, that honey's still good.
And if I remember right, if it looks all crystallized and janky, you just warm it up and it's fine.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. That has not gone bad. It's just crystallized. That's it. So you put honey in a lot of things like elderberry syrup and whatnot. It gives it a little bit of sweetness because elderberries can be a little tart, but it also adds to those medicinal properties to it. So it's fantastic for that.
A little tart. I've had your elderberry flu remedy. It's you don't want to taste. It works wonders, but it tastes.
Some people find it really good. Like my sister calls it boozy jam because the tincture that I don't make a syrup. I make a tincture, and the base for that is usually bourbon. Yeah.
It burns so good.
It
Okay,
does.
let's keep going.
It does. So it looks like, here's the elderberry itself. So they give you a little packet of elderberries. These feel like they're probably crushed. Yeah. And there's more in there. There's a little window on the back of it. It looks like there's elderberries and probably, I'm going to guess, chamomile. But that goes with the instructions. This little guy, what are you?
It's a little sachet.
It is. I love it when they send these. Oh, it's a necklace. Oh, that's lovely. It's just a little pentagram. Little pentagram necklace.
Aww.
Isn't that adorable?
Now, for people who don't know, or for people who see a pentagram and just go, "Oh my god!"
So a lot of people also call them pentacles. And some people delineate it's a pentacle if the point is going up, it's a pentagram if the point is going down, and if the point is going down, most people say that it's satanic. That's not necessarily true. What this is it's showing the link of all 5 elements, which is earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And the circle around the star, making all of the points meet, shows the connection that they all have with each other. It's just an ancient symbol. It's usually used in protection and whatnot by most witches. So yeah, nothing satanic, nothing bad. It's actually a very good symbol.
So, fun fact for all of you Silent Hill nerds, the pentacle, the base from that was also used in what is called either the Mark of Samael or Seal of Metatron, depending on what you look at. It looks like this. And basically, the circles on the outside, if I remember correctly, they represent, you know what, I don't want to be wrong, so they represent these. And it's, people will have tattoos of those, and they see those, and it's like, oh, well, it's really cool. But they see the pentacle, and they're like, oh, I don't know about that. But
yeah.
They still mean almost, the base of it, the core of it, is the same thing.
Yeah. What are you going to do? I try to educate, but, let's see, what's this one? I get a plant.
Ooh.
I love when they send me plants. If you can't tell, I'm a kitchen witch. So this is, forget-me-nots. That's lovely. And it comes in a little biodegradable pot. Thank you. And there's, you can't really see, but there's one of those little sprouty pods where you put the water on it and it poofs up. And then just some forget-me-not seeds to plant during the solstice. That is lovely.
So all in all, the Tamed Wild box, this month in particular was kitchen witchy stuff.
Yes.
All of this, I would imagine, regardless of your level of witchery, like you like to say,
like you level up.
well, you like to say like baby witch up to seasoned witch.
Sure.
And I'm sure there's levels in between. But I would imagine like anyone, if they're just starting out or if they're seasoned, all of this is useful.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Everything in here is useful. And if it's not useful to you directly, thank you, then it's probably going to be useful to somebody else that you know. So let's just move this aside. So again, that one was Tamed Wild. You can find them here. And that one is a $25 box. Now this one is the Witch Casket. I don't know if you'd be able to actually see the front of it, but it's very cute. I'm just going to move my phone out of frame. It's nice.
I don't need it.
You don't need it.
We're not timing anything because we've out of practice at all.
So this one comes from the UK. This is a $50 box. That's $50 US. It's the exchange rate and all that junk. And this one I've had for longer than the Tamed Wild box, so I've had more of these, but not too many more, and I love both of them.
Now, the Witch Casket people.
Yes, it is a mother-daughter team. I believe it's Deb and Ella. Like I said, they're out of the UK, and they are the sweetest things on the planet. I got a witch casket, I think 1 or 2 months ago, and it had a set of stones in it, and one of the stones had cracked in half. I just sent an email with a picture of it, and I was like, hey, this happened, and they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And they sent not just a replacement stone, but like a bunch of other stuff.
There was like a bar of really good chocolate.
Yeah, there was Belgian chocolate and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
They're just super sweet. They're very communicative. I recently did an order from them because they do have a store.
Store?
Both of these, both of the boxes also have online stores. You don't necessarily need to be a subscriber in order to order from their online stores.
Yeah, 8 months. We're out of practice.
I can speak. But I made an order from their online store for a few things, and they sent, what was it, like 4 or 5 extra things in the box for no particular reason, just...
Along with a handwritten note, too.
Yeah, which was very cool. So they're super sweet. I absolutely adore them. I'm probably never going to get rid of this box because I love them.
So, do you want to explain why this box is so important to us as a house?
You know what? I'm going to let you explain that.
Oh my god.
I know.
So, the Witch Casket boxes, Eris has been getting these, and they kind of became, for the other people in the house, something of... They started off as something of a curiosity. It was, what is that thing? And then soon enough it was like, oh, this one came! What's the tea this time? Or what's this crystal do? Or what is this thing? Am I doing it wrong? And these have become like a family affair. Even the dogs want to play.
They really do. They really do. But yeah, it's like I don't open them until we're all here.
How long have you been sitting on this one?
This one actually I've only been sitting on for 2 days. The other one I had been sitting on because we wanted to do this video for about 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun for all of us. We get to talk about things and see what we've got going on in here.
I get to learn about witch things.
Yes.
And you get to teach me about witch things. It's
Yes.
a win-win for me.
It really is. It really is. Somehow the boxes I pay for,
I get the most joy out of. Hey, what's in this box?
So this month from Witch Casket, let's see.
Which is actually last month, but...
Ooh. Coven Correspondence is the November Witch Casket. So this one comes with a lovely little booklet. It has one in every all of them, and it just gives you a basic idea of this is the stuff that's in it. This is a good one. I'm very excited. All right, we're just going to dive in because this looks awesome.
Before we do, what's the difference between a casket and a coffin?
Well, Scott, what is it? Do tell me.
It's a shape.
There you go. It's very simple.
Yeah.
So this one also comes with a little piece of artwork.
Oh, that's really cute.
Isn't she cute?
That is
Quite
really
love
cute.
them. I have several of them. I'm going to do like a mosaic type thing in a while. And then what is this? Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is very shiny lettering. And it is Coven Correspondence Set. It's even got a little fake wax seal. This one's plastic. But
you know what? It's the thought that counts.
no, I love it. I think it's fantastic.
And
it means that it won't be destroyed when I open it. So
yeah.
It's still there.
So the font on the front of the envelope, it has like, I want to get a good, decent shot of the envelope.
Here, you do that. I'm
gonna hold it up a little bit. We're gonna do a little punch zoom. But we need. I know I've seen a font like that before.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of like the old circus, sideshow,
like
that type of thing.
Mid to late 1800s type set. Yeah.
It's very cute. I quite like it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very cute. Okay, so this is just several little black envelopes.
Sorry. It was really important. I had to take it.
Mm.
They've been trying to reach me about my car's extended warranty. So we have a box of stuff. Let's keep those pretty letters, and there's paper, and these envelopes are quite nice, and they're all put it away.
Thank you. So, in the correspondence set, we had several little black envelopes to go with our stationery.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
That looks quite nice.
And it's different on like every page. Like they're not all the same.
Wow.
So there's several.
What are the dogs doing? They're not getting into it.
I don't know. The dogs are being dogs.
Yeah.
You took a phone call. It's all right if the dogs are making noise.
What?
Anyway, so we have a lovely little correspondence set. Let's see what else we have in here.
Ow!
Creativity Charm Bag Kit.
Ow! I don't feel more creative.
I do. Let's see what's in here.
I really hope you didn't break it.
No, but the rock is probably what hit you.
Yeah.
So you get little individual bags of herbs, and they're actually numbered, so you know exactly what you're doing. Sachet. And it tells you exactly what you've got in there, what you're going to need. So that's a blue face agate.
There's a really teeny tiny from where you hit me. It's fine.
I know. It'll be fine.
It's fine.
I'm not worried about it. It can handle it.
Oh yeah, the rock can handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, Dwayne Johnson can handle anything.
So, like I said, these are things, I usually just grab them for like emergencies if I really need to do something quickly and I don't want to have to worry about hunting down specific herbs or anything like that. It's already there and packaged nicely. So those are fun. Let's see, this one, the Witch Casket comes with enamel pins.
Ooh.
So this one, because it's correspondence and creativity, is this month. This one is a scroll with a little quill on it.
Drawing a pentacle.
There you go.
I
Very
learned.
nicely done. He can be taught. A lovely Magic Within You engraved pen holder.
Nice.
Just a little wood pen holder. It's very cute.
Ooh, it's actually like really solid.
Mm-hmm. Does it smell good?
It smells like a polish.
Yeah.
I was hoping it smelled like cedar.
I know, I'm sorry. So this is the tea from this one. And this one is Creativity.
Oh.
See what they did there?
It's like a pun.
It is. So it doesn't tell you what's in this particular one. I could probably smell it and tell you, but
I smell lemongrass.
I'm sure. And then this one also comes with a little lapis lazuli stone. And for these, they give you these really adorable little cards that tell you, what each stone is good for and whatnot. Lapis lazuli is creativity, balance. It's really good for self-awareness and whatnot.
So for people who don't know, people who don't do witchy things, gems and rocks and stones, how are those used?
So there's a couple of different ways that people will use them. They'll either go into little bags like these with herbs and whatnot, and that can be like put under somebody's pillow, knowingly, obviously, to help them sleep or have better dreams or whatnot. Some people carry around little bags like this for protection. They're also used in crystal gridding, which is basically you have usually a piece of cloth and it's got a grid on it, and you put different crystals in different areas of the grid so that they're all connected by the lines of the grid. And you put your intention into that, and it helps amplify it depending on what stones you use.
So the different stones and crystals essentially amplify energies.
Yeah, essentially. They're usually good for different things. The way that I look at it is they kind of resonate for certain wavelengths is the kind of the best way that I've been able to describe it for energy.
Like if a singer hits a high note and a crystal glass vibrates.
Yeah, kind of like that. So let's see what else we have in here. What's this one? This one. It's a little wax seal.
Ooh, I love wax seals.
I know, me too. I still use the one that you guys gave me.
Did we bought you one for your birthday? I think it was.
Yeah. So this one is a lovely little wax seal. And oh, that's beautiful. It's a pentacle with a lot of little filigree around it. We'll just put a picture of it right here. So that is very pretty. I do a lot of correspondence personally, so this is the fact that these came during my birth month, the Kitchen Witch and the correspondence ones, makes me exceptionally happy because these both very, very close to my heart. And I do a lot of correspondence. I do mail letters with wax seals and whatnot on them.
I feel like everyone loves getting a handwritten letter.
And you should. Sometimes that's art, depending on how you put it together, and it just makes people feel like, they're being thought about. So I love letters and mail and stuff like that. So this is a wax sealing kit, and it's just like a little like velveteen type bag, but it's like got the thing on the front of it, which is really cute. And let's see what's in here. So for anyone who does not do wax sealing, so this does come with a little card that has the instructions on the back of it for how you do it. And this one comes with these are little beads of wax, essentially. And what you would do to do a wax seal is you would actually light the candle. Yeah, okay.
Can we edit in some fire here?
That's up to you.
Hang on. I'm being told I don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay, cool, cool. So you take the little spoon, put some little things of wax in it, and then you just hold that over the flame for, it takes about maybe a minute or so to actually get it to melt. And then you would pour that onto the edge of the envelope, wherever you want it. Take your wax, let it set for a few seconds. Oh my God, you're an idiot. Let it set for a few seconds, and then press your seal into it. I usually let go of it, let it sit for another few seconds to set a little bit more, and then you just gently lift it out, and you're done. It's super simple, but it's very elegant, and it's just such a lovely touch.
It adds so much to a letter.
It does. So now I have even more of these, and I love these. You can also get kits that have even more of the little wax beads in them, and they come in different colors, and you can mix the colors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I don't know what this was.
I don't either. It's okay. And I do actually want to note one more thing about this particular box. Everything that they do in this box is environmentally friendly.
Nice.
These are compostable peanuts. So if you notice when you squish them, they stay kind of squished. That's the fabric, or not the fabric, but the material that they're made out of.
Nice.
They're actually biodegradable. The bags are biodegradable plastic bags.
Nice.
The box obviously is recyclable and everything, so they're very, very conscious of what they're using in the box in order to be environmentally conscious, as well as just really cognizant.
Careful, it's hot.
And let me grab the last 2 or 3 things.
Oh, there's still more?
Yeah, there's more.
Wow.
I'm not done yet. All right, so I'm going to grab those out of here so we can put some more stuff in. So go ahead and put those in to give us some room. So this is the scroll that you get. And I don't have a knife with me, unfortunately. I did not prepare. So I'm going to let you go cut that open.
Ooh, I have a privilege.
You do have a privilege. It's to get him away from us.
What?
So the next thing, they'll send incense.
Careful, it's hot.
And I really like their incense. This one is Fairy's Mist incense sticks. You get 15 sticks. It's got directions for use and all that. This one says, fill the air with a mystical sense of calm and let this fairy's mist guide you along the tranquil paths of nirvana.
Ooh, yes.
Yes, lovely. It just smells nice though.
Does it? Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
I really like this one quite nice. We should burn that next.
Okay, I'm good with that. So these are the scrolls that you get. And they all look a little bit different. They do, usually like a little border and whatnot. But it just gives you a lot of really great information. This one is specifically the power of the written word. So it talks to you about, as part of spells or rituals, being able to write words down, for journaling, for positive writings, for your Book of Shadows or your grimoire. So it's just a lot of really great information. I actually take these because I really, really like the way that they're set up. I like the amount of love and attention that they put into them. I flatten them, and then I have a large leather-bound book that I glue them into, so I can go back and just flip through the book anytime I want to get to one of these. And they're just a really fun little reference sheet. So that's what I do with these, rather than throw them out or anything.
Right.
And then the last thing in here is a bookmark. It's a little leather bookmark that says "Seek Magic."
I have just the thing. Hang on.
Oh no.
Yes, hang on.
What is, oh God, I don't know what he's doing. Like, the dog also does not know what he's doing. She's very concerned.
I know just the book to put that in.
Oh, do you now?
Why, it's this book called Edge of the Storm.
Oh, you know what? I've read that book. It's very good.
Written by someone named Scott J. Carroll. Oh, that's me!
Ooh! We should put the bookmark in the book. Look at that. It fits beautifully.
Oh my, this is so, I was reading this book, but I forgot where I left off. What? It marked my page in the book! It truly is magic.
It is magical. Buy this book.
Link in the description. Anyway. So
yeah, that's our witch casket for November. So again, we have witch caskets, which can be found
here.
And this is the $50 box that comes from the UK, so it does sometimes take a little bit longer to get here because of the shipping, especially during the COVID times. But I highly recommend this box. The boxes are fantastic. The people who own it and run it are wonderful.
They seem really, really sweet.
They're very cool. I also highly recommend Tamed Wild. That was our first box, the $25 box.
So if people had to, say people didn't have that much to spend a month on boxes, if we had to recommend one over the other?
You know what, if cost is the issue, then just go with Tamed Wild. You get a lot of really great stuff in it. I really love this box. The company seems very cool. I've gotten a lot of really, really awesome things. There was actually one full box just about crystal gridding. I've gotten a pendulum from them. I've gotten crystal grids from them. They do plant stuff. They do little charms. You get a lot of really great stuff from Tamed Wild. So if price is an issue, absolutely go with Tamed Wild. You're not missing out on too much going with that.
But I guess if you have the money, Witch Casket feels like there's a lot more long-term.
There is. There's a lot. There's usually some more long-term stuff within the Witch Casket boxes. Honestly, like I said, I get both of these boxes for a reason.
Can't begin to imagine why.
Yeah, but I mean, I could just go with one of them, but I really love what I get with both of them. So it's really difficult to say, like, this one's fantastic, do this one over the other one. It's just a matter of what you get out of it, what piqued your interest. We'll probably do another one or two of these just to give you guys, if you're interested in it, more of an idea of what you get. And then their websites will show you what's been in some of their past boxes, just to, again, help you make that decision as to what's the right one for you if you want to go with one of them.
So, which boxes? we learned some things. We saw some cool things.
We did. Thank you.
There you go. So yeah, there we go. Hey, do you think it's going to be 8 months between our next video?
I really hope not.
Yeah.
That's going to be difficult.
Yeah, if only I had something to read in the meantime.
Oh, hey.